Yeah. Morning Wood with Dr. Mello, checking the blood flow of cannabis culture, folks. Let me set up this one here. Oh, hey, how do I turn on this light? The light went off. Beautiful. Okay, hey, you can all see me. My YouTube, I'm not using my GoPro. I'm trying a webcam today. I don't like the quality. You guys let me know. Here we are. This is how the day starts as usual. The premise of this show is simple. This is the only inspirational Wake and Bake show that exists at this moment. I hope there will be many more to come. But what I want you to do every morning is get up in the morning, brush your teeth, come over here, and I'm going to brush your mind. I'm going to make sure that you are in the right place to go out and handle and deal with all of the crazy shiatsu that is happening in the world today. So, without further ado, let's get to the lady of the hour. So, some of you who watched my live stream before this might say, what the hell, dude? Everything's still the same behind you. It's true. I have been, yesterday was crazy. I got a bunch of calls. I wasn't able to get on my flight this morning for my capital raise on Saturday. But I have a flight ready, 6 o'clock in the morning. We headed to San Francisco. I'm going to be closing a deal for $100,000 for 10% of what you're looking at right now. You're probably going, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Well, what you're looking at now isn't what we're talking about. This is the lead up to the show so that you guys can see what it's like to actually set this up. If you have your own aspirations to do something, do what you can. One thing I'm learning, like most things in life, it's not as easy as I hope. Excuse me. It's not. Not that it's not as easy, because I knew it was going to be hard. But just little things, Luckily, Jesse Barney advised me to go ahead and not wait till I had everything perfected, like I normally do, and to just show the people what's happening, really what's happening, and that this is part of the journey, part of the story arc, is for you guys to see me bumble around a little bit, not get shit done like I thought I was, and struggle with audio and video online because that's part of learning. And luckily, I don't really let things like that get in the way of me chasing my dreams. I've probably failed at more things than most people have tried in their lives. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Personally, I just love learning. I get excited. I'm extremely emotional. I think a lot of it has to do with, like, my family is very emotional. We're very proud. We're not confrontational, but we don't back away from shit either at the same time. So my mom is probably one of the greatest influences in my life, and she routinely stepped in to confrontation, and I really loved that. She shut down the Las Vegas Strip 2 different times, twice. She shut down the whole entire strip because the taxi leaders, owners, businesses wouldn't listen to her. So, those of you from Las Vegas, some of my listeners, friends, and family, know that when there's a big convention in town, the taxi business owners want to get as much money as they can. It makes sense. But the way they do it is dirty. So they get on board as many employees, temp, whatever it can be, make them work 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, That's the schedule for a taxi driver in Las Vegas, just so you know. 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. So they do that, and when the expo comes in, they just put all these other taxis out there. So the company makes more money, but the independent worker, the bloodline of the company, makes less. So my mom was the shop steward for the union and would try to step up, and they wouldn't listen because I'll say this shit. I think her name was Ruby. That bitch was getting paid by the taxis. She never made a decision in the best interest of the taxi drivers. Never. She was in the pocket of them fucking taxi companies. I guarantee it. That being said, my mom was trying to get shit done. I was going and taking pictures of the long ass taxi lines with the long wait at Mandalay Bay. Fucking wait all the way out to the street and around down to the House of Blues entrance and shit. Dude, get the fuck out of here. They wouldn't listen. So what she did was she said, okay, I'll make you listen. It's simple. So she got all the taxi drivers to park their taxis in the entrances and exits of every casino on the strip. Get out and picket for 15 minutes and leave their taxis in fucking in the roadway so no one can leave or come into the casino. For 15 minutes, cost millions of dollars. Guess what? They listened. Uh-oh. Let me move this one up here a little bit better so the angle of the dangle is a little better. Let me move this. Oh, Jesus. Okay. We're going to have to keep it down here. There we go. All right. Anyway, all of a sudden, oh shit, the fucking taxi owners are listening. You know why they were listening? Because the motherfucking casino owners were calling their asses and putting it to them. Sometimes you gotta stir things up a little bit. You know, I was lucky. She taught me to do what was right, not what was legal. Now, she didn't want me to go break the law and shit like that. Don't get it twisted. But she taught me to stick up for the little guy. You ride or die with the little guy. You see the little guy you fucking jump in front and you fucking go to the end with the little guy. Always. And I was really lucky to have her. She did so many things to support me and like always be there for me and my family. Like always sacrificed herself for us. Hey, what's going on there, Josh? Josh Landis. I met this gentleman in the laundromat probably 2 years ago. We haven't got to hang out much, man. I've been wanting you should come on my show. Shit. Come on Morning Wood, baby. I met him. He has just like a great energy and very amazing spirit and shit, and got to talk to him for a little bit. And I see him, and luckily, looked up on Facebook. I see him out going and doing events and having a good time and shit like that. Oh, Matt Wolcott in the house. How you doing, baby? We're just talking about influence in our life and positive influence. My mother, probably being my greatest, had my back to the end. Me and my brother Jeremy, fuck, I was goddamn in my mid-20s, so this had to be like almost 20 years ago. We went on the road selling t-shirts, right? We're gonna make a clothing company. And fucking we knew on the road nobody was gonna buy shirts. Hey, thanks, brother. Absolutely. Welcome to Morning Wood. We knew that everyone at the festivals and at the scenes, because we were on the road before, they weren't going to buy a bunch of shirts. So we had to make shit they would sell or what they would buy. We knew alcohol was one of those fucking things. So my mom helped me and my brother make 1,000 Jello shots. 1,000 Jello shots, okay? 1,000. We used our friend's catering kitchen, chef, we call them, and my mom came in there and we fucking did them into 2-ounce fucking solo cups and shit, double shots, and we put them on ice, and she was there by our side all the time. She just like would do anything for us, and like I guess that's what makes me such a great father, because I understand and I was taught that there's nothing more important, period, than doing what you're supposed to do for your child and the people you love. So I've had some setbacks this week, but I'm a lot farther along than I would have been if I wouldn't have tried. I literally have a meeting tomorrow to raise $100,000 for 10% of my company. This is what it is, but it's not what it is, right? I haven't got to tell you the grand scheme. We're going to be taking 10% of all the revenue that comes into the channel, the merchandise, speaking, whatever it is, and I'm putting it back into the culture. I'm putting 10% of everything I get back into the community. What does that mean? Year one, I already have a pilot program started where one of the sponsors is going to be part of the sponsorship time is 10 hours in the studio. So I'm going to be able to find musicians, and I'm working with one right now. I haven't even told him about the studio time yet. But he's going to have 10 hours of studio time a week with somebody who's produced music for Talib Kweli, Devin the Dude, like just a ton of fucking musicians. And your guys' revenue is going to help that to happen. So I appreciate if you share this, like it, leave a comment, let people know what's going to happen, and let people know, like, you want to jump on, you want to be one of those people that can say, I fucking seen him before his show and I was supporting him and shit. You guys are slipping. And what you guys are doing is you're not paying for content. You're not paying for me to be here. You're paying for me to be with my family. And this is a new way to make a living in this day and age where I can just be myself, show you all the crazy shit I do, which I do a lot. I do projection mapping, VR, AR, mixed reality, fucking NFTs, cannabis extraction, cannabis, like fucking all kinds of shit. So I'm just going to do that stuff. But first and foremost is my family. So I'm really hoping that this is something that you guys like and it makes you feel good. If it inspires you, leave me. Just go Duke. Oh, that's one of the things we're going to be adding to the segment, guys. It's my Duke gang. Okay? Duke gang. You know what Duke gang is? It's this. Hang on. Duke. You just Duke. It's real simple. Duke. Every time we're going to have a Duke segment, and these are going to be people they don't know. They have no idea. And I'm going to pull up the computer, and I'm going to say, all right, Duke gang, let's go Duke them. And I'm going to give you the person, and we're all just going to go through, and we're just going to fucking like every single fucking piece of their content. If we see something we want to leave a message, we're going to leave a fucking message. Because it's free. It's something we could do. And that makes people feel great. That's a superpower. My superpower is I make motherfuckers smile. That's it. It's simple. I make people smile. And I enjoy life. I enjoy communicating with people who have different passions than I do. Because then it's like learning from the best. Even if somebody doesn't know shit, right? And they just are passionate. You cannot help but learn from them and want to be around them. So, like, that's the team I'm assembling. I talked to a friend of mine. I was talking about how I want to get a build. Oh, speaking of which, yesterday, I should have said this. Yesterday, we got another studio space. And we're like, we're not even fucking done with this studio. This studio is my personal home studio. This is for this. It's for morning wood. This is something I do every single day without the camera, with or without it being here. I'm going to get up and smoke my morning wood and think about how I'm going to do things right. I'm going to think about how powerful my words are, so that when I use them, I don't misuse them. And I get up and I dance. So this studio is specifically for that morning show. And I'm also going to be doing stuff with my daughter and my fiance, lovely Lisa. She's going to be having cannabis flower bouquets for Valentine's. All right, you want to get your sweetie a real Valentine's gift this year. Get her a bouquet of flowers with some flowers that she can smoke today. So this is going to be the little home studio to, work with the family and have fun and just do morning work. The other studio is, it's like 3 times as big as this. The ceilings are like 18 feet. And we're going to be setting up full mixed reality stuff. And we're setting up a Beat Saber competition to be bi-monthly. And it's going to be awesome. We're going to have everyone come cosplay out, just like totally cosplayed out. And then you're going to watch them battle each other inside of the Beat Saber world. It's going to be awesome. We're really excited about it. Things have just been going like full stream, like crazy. I got my first sponsor already, Scientific 710. Make sure you check them out for all your extraction efficiency needs. But one thing I can tell you need right now, an iron fist. If you're packing a column by hand, please call Scientific 710. So tell them Dr. Bello sent you. Of course, I get an affiliate kickback on that, but I've seen the Iron Fist in action. It's ridiculous. I can come to your facility, do a demo, put twice as much material in your column. You heard me. Twice as much material in your column. Eliminate all channeling completely. And you're going to have a more efficient extraction. You don't believe me? I'll come out and do a demo. If I'm right, you buy the machine. It's simple, folks. Money back, cash guaranteed. Straight get your money back, even if you don't like it. Come on. I love the company. I love the team. The main heads are all best friends that have been in each other's lives for many, many of moons, as they say. We have a potential flower sponsor. We're just trying to figure out how we're going to work that out. That in itself is another crazy thing. The state of Oregon will not allow them to just give me the flower. They'd like to just give me a pound every month, but they can't. So what I think I'm going to do is say, hey, you can't give it to me, but you can give me money. And with that money, I can go do whatever the hell I want. What I want to do is buy her weed. That's up to me. Now, I don't know what legally, if that's like considered a workaround, but it's the fucking truth. They grow amazing fucking weed. They have a great company. Everybody who works there has 2% equity. They're getting insurance. They're getting paid checks through the independent payroll company. They're doing everything right. And now they want to support me. Give me a pound of medicine. I asked them, hey, okay, what do you guys want? You want more followers? You want more brand recognition? You're trying to raise capital? They're like, no. We just like what you're doing. We like your message. We like your dancing. And I was like, hang on here a minute. Let me just make sure I'm hearing you correct, okay? What you're saying is, hey, Dr. Mello, we love what you're doing. We want to support you. We know it's going to be good for us. We don't know how, but we know it's going to be good. And we looked at each other and said, yeah, that's exactly what you're saying. Are you fucking kidding me, folks? I'm going to be able to get a pound of medicine a month now. Now, I smoke 2 pounds a month. About. Because some days it's 28 days, some days it's 30, right? 31, 20. So, it averages out to about 2 pounds. Luckily, I'm surrounded by some of the best growers in the world. They're all my friends. I've worked with them, I've cultivated with them. So they give me the bee buds for a ridiculous price. And these are just my friends and stuff. But it's like amazing buds, but they're just little. Shit I used to take to New York and fucking Indianapolis and get the top dollar for. That's great weed. But I get it for a ridiculous low price, and they know it's because I need it. My mind is crazy, as I'm sure you've started to pick up on. It just races. I'm constantly critically thinking and fucking looking to better things and make it more efficient and just like constantly going. And cannabis slows it down enough for me to actually take care of shit. And I really count on this to help with my mental anxiety, with my stress, with my sense of well-being, and it gives me a sanctuary. This plant has done so much for me and so much for this world, and it's insane to see it be chastised and ridiculed for so many generations and so many decades. And now it's so bittersweet because the hands that are controlling this now don't have the same intention and purity and respect to do with the plant and the culture. Now it's about money. There's a reason before Dennis Ferrone passed and other cannabis luminaries didn't want fucking Cali to go legal, right? They had created something so magical where people could share medicine and get it easily. Events used to be insane. Fucking pretty much events were just go get as high as you fucking could imagine. When you bought a ticket, it was like free dabs, free pre-rolls, free edibles. Fucking nuts, right? Now you can't do none of that shit. And the money is what we thought would we thought what we knew would get us into it, would make it so it's all good. The problem we didn't see, or at least I didn't see, was I thought I could control it with like good consciousness, with social equity and my real fucking equity. And we couldn't. The money's so powerful. There's some good company, like there's good capital people out there, like Trust Capital. Trust Capital, I love David and Asher. I fucking can't wait to relink back up with them. David loves the plant, truly does, and that's what I think we connect the most on. He has a home grow. What financial investors you know have a fucking home grow, right? And he has experience with building things and inventing. And Asher is a fucking brilliant human being who has a great balance and understanding between financial stability and investment potential. And they took a chance with me 6 years ago. And did something that they probably would never do and never do again, just because of who I am, how I execute things, and who I was doing it with. Now, that thing didn't work out, unfortunately, but I still fucking love those guys. They really put their neck out on the line early on in their career. And now, it's my understanding that they're doing pretty fucking well, and they should be, because they're the right type of people. And that's what is the most important to me, is that people come into this community and this culture with the true understanding that it's not about us, it's about the planet. And the planet is so powerful. If we could just get out of its fucking way a little bit. We're just touching the minute surface of what cannabis's potential is. Our bodies have an endocannabinoid system. This is something you're going to hear me repeat over and over again with different guests, because it's something that a lot of people don't understand. Your endocannabinoid system regulates almost every organ in your body. Yeah. You have 4 cannabinoid receptors. Most of the people listening already know this stuff, because here's my friends. Oh shit, there's my 9:30 with my boy, my partner. Let's see if he wants to come on live. Hang on here. Hey Rasta, you want to come on live, Instagram live?
Yeah, guess we can. Instagram?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram live right now. I think I'm on, hang on, let me see. Oh, I'm on Facebook live. Let me get off Facebook live, and I'll start Instagram live. Or do you want to go on Facebook?
It's whatever.
Okay, I'm going to try to invite you from Facebook. Get up on your Facebook, okay?
All right.
Cool. You got a camera on it? Yeah, use your phone. Okay, cool. All right, this is my Okay, I'm going to bring my partner on here. Rasta Dave. For those of you who don't know, Rasta and I have worked together for several years. We've been partners in a lot of projects. Bring someone on camera. No one found. Okay, hang on. Let's see here. Oh, because no one's here yet. Okay, so I got to invite him first. Invite. Okay. Well, while I'm here, I might as well invite some more people. Excuse me, that probably looked crazy on camera. Man, no one's here today. Let's see. Waiting for my boy Rasta Dave. Hey, folks, I know this isn't the show, though. Relax. We're just talking about it. What's this thing? Come on, buddy. Come on through. Okay. Maybe I should do it on Instagram. All right, folks. You're going to have to come over to Instagram, I think. Or you can go over to my YouTube, which I should have said all this stuff in the beginning. Morning Wood with Dr. Mello. Simple as that, folks. Sponsored by Scientific 710. Excuse me. Whew. But I gotta go. I'll see y'all later. Oh, wait, one person. Is that my boy Rasta Dave? Is he here? No, that's not who's. He's here. Okay, folks. Add him on. Adding in, folks. What I'm gonna do, folks, is make it so you can see my boy and you can see us talking. So let's bring this over here. Hey, that's my boy, Rasta Dave, in the house, folks. The best person I could have up in the game with me. I wouldn't have it any other way. I couldn't do it without him, folks. Rasta Dave. So what's up, fam?
Shit, chilling. Trying to set this up real quick.
Hang on, let me turn you up here so people can hear it a little better. I hope you guys can hear us out there on my YouTube channel. I know on Facebook you can. Look at that handsome devil there. All right, well, let's get into it, fam.
Going down.
So tell me, how's the research going? We got a pretty good itemized list out for the meeting on Saturday.
Yeah, it's so far. I mean, what I could come up with, I'm saying, and I still got to work on some more. But yeah, I mean, it looks good.
Tight.
It's good for me.
No, of course, that was a pain in the ass to do that, right?
I never did it before.
A lot of people ain't never did it. That's why we're doing this, right? That's why we're showing them so they can understand, like, it takes a lot more than what you expect. And it's a lot, a lot of times me and you, when we've done other projects, we've never written a fucking thing down. We just did it. We went ham.
Pretty much.
Now, we talked about shit. Like, don't get it twisted. We didn't just run out there and do it unorganized. But now we're working on something so big, we got to have a whole team. You know?
Oh, yeah.
So we got to.
Get it right. Sure.
Yeah, man. I mean, we can't tell everybody about what we're doing quite yet, which is our hardest thing, for me, because me, I always skip part 2 of manifestation. I go think it, then speak it. When I need to go think it, write it, then speak it, right? Because when you write it, you write out the whole plan on how the fuck you're going to get it done. So I'm pumped, man. I'm pretty excited about this meeting tomorrow. I couldn't fly in today. I got to fly in tomorrow morning. I get in at 8:00 in the morning at SFO, though. So then I should be able to meet up with you when you drop off the little one, right? And are you going to be in the Mission, or are you going to meet in the South Bay?
I'll be in Excelsior. I'll be in my neighborhood.
Okay,
Excelsior.
so we'll link up in Excelsior then Saturday morning. Will you be in town? What time do you think you'll get into the city?
Bro, I got to find out exactly when my daughter's gonna get picked up, but whenever they get picked up, I might just ride out there with them, and then I can meet you in the neighborhood somewhere, and I'll probably maybe I'm gonna have a meeting, go meet up with my folks, Tito, go eat or something.
Yeah.
My boy Nima.
Okay.
And I talked to him yesterday, so he was with it. I want to see what was going on and shit.
Well, I hope he's got some time, because it takes a lot of time to explain what the fuck we doing.
Yeah, he's gonna listen. He's paying attention. I was kind of giving him the layout of my list and stuff, and he was like, "Oh shit, okay, like, you know what I mean? It sounds better when it's like when you're saying the same thing instead of you have it written down or whatever." You know what I mean?
The mic went out a little bit on that last part.
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
I can't hear you very well, brother.
It was the phone, my bad.
Okay, I got you now.
Hello?
So what were you saying? It sounds a lot better.
Someone's calling me. It's all good.
Yeah. Oh, someone was calling you. I got you. Okay, we're on a break here for a second. He got a call. So we're just discussing. Hang on, let me do this. we're just discussing right now how important it is as part of manifestation to write shit down. My whole life, because I was working in the street, every debt I had, everything was always 100%, always in my head. But that doesn't work well when you got a team of people and you know what the fuck is in your head and you got to tell them every time. So yeah, so your boy was pumped that he saw you doing something you ain't done before, right?
Yeah, yep. I think everybody could see that I got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
We're on some different shit right now. Next level shit.
Like I'm serious now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, you know what I mean? I've just been telling you, I've been bullshitting. So no, I ain't been bullshitting. I just been.
We haven't been giving it our 100. We've been trying to do it only our way instead of the way in corp. Go ahead. Pardon me.
No, my bad. It's too many obstacles so far. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we ain't letting a goddamn obstacle get in our way this time, is we?
Nah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Before it was the obstacles, and now it's like just try not to let nothing get in our way no more, and it's just put it together. You know what I'm saying? Make it happen. It's without be about it. Actions speak louder than words type shit.
Yeah, and we just, I have a fucking terrible habit of planning out fucking 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 1 year, but not planning out 2 weeks from where I'm at right now. That's why my studio was sat a mess for fucking 2 months, because I was like, what's the point unless I have everything fully produced? What's the point? Luckily, I'm doing these live videos, getting the experience, learning a lot about what I don't know, right? And so now our pitch is going to be so fucking fire tomorrow. We're going to fucking get the bread we're looking for. You know why? Because that's how motherfuckers do it in the real world. They put in the time, they do the research, they write it down, and they present it to somebody who can give them the resources needed, because they don't have the vision. If they see it, they can build it. But we have the vision. It's our responsibility to make it so the person we want to motivate, we're speaking his language and able to show him with what they need, I shouldn't say him, show them what we fucking got it dialed in. And when we miss something and they tell us, we're just going to be like, oh, thank you. We're going to fucking fix that. We didn't think about that. Right? We're not going to get all defensive. We're not going to be like, oh, I thought, we're not going to front. You know what I mean? Because with the investor, it's so important to be open and honest and transparent that it goes above everything else, because most people trying to raise capital don't care. They want to tell them whatever the fuck they can. They're pulling a juke move. They're trying to boost their numbers. We're not doing none of that shit. We're using we're using our authenticity, who we are, what we know our weaknesses are, what we know our strengths are. And we're being transparent. And that's why we need these resources, so we can have the support we need financially. So we're not stressing about money at all, and we can actually work artistically. Like, it's hard. People don't realize how crippling financial anxiety. I mean, actually, I shouldn't say that. Right now, more than ever, people realize how crippling financial anxiety can be, right? Because of this COVID shit and all that, right? Everybody now is feeling what it's like.
It's like a purge out here in the city.
Dude, it's crazy, right? Like, it's just, it ain't right. You know what I mean? So what we're going to do is we're going to teach people how to utilize technology, how we do it. Like, dude, did I even tell you about the NFT project I'm getting into?
I seen somewhat on Facebook, I think.
Dude, no. That was my old shit. So, okay. So 8 years ago, I bought stock in this company, and they were bought by a company called Forian. Now, what this company is the first commodity exchange of cannabis. You know how on Wall Street there's a commodity exchange for commodities and shit? I got 2 seats on the first cannabis commodity exchange. It's not open yet. It's not live yet, but I invested 8 years ago. I put $5,000 with Steve Janik. Okay. Now he sold the company. They fucking cleaned the house though. They sold the, hey, Jason, Scientific 710, baby. Jason just came out and gave us a little heart. The first sponsor for Morningwood. Burr, burr, burr. Okay, folks, this is a shameless plug for Scientific 710. One moment, Rasta Dave. So if you all want to double your production, okay, 2 times, that means, call me. I will put twice as much material in your column. What are you saying? Oh, it's going to clog. It's not going to work. It's going to have channeling. I challenge you. If you want, I will come to your facility. I will personally pack it with my tool. You will run it. And if I get you a better return, better, more efficient return, and I get everything I say, you buy the damn thing. And I'll come there myself and we'll videotape it for everyone else who doesn't believe it. All right, let's go back to work now. So the story is this.
Need a Science 10 beanie.
What's that? Oh, yeah, for sure. We'll get you one, baby. Yeah, you got to. We got to get that beanie we saw at the swag spot. You got that card, right?
You got it.
I got it. You didn't get one? I thought I had you get one too.
I think I just gave you one or something.
Okay, well, I got it. I'm sure they'll give us one.
Yep.
And we can get Scientific 710 put on it. You feel me? So, so yeah, Steve Janik. He saw in my live stream, he saw me and said, "What's up?" And then I told the story about how I met him, right? And I talked about how I bought these stocks and I lost them. I lost the paperwork. Well, Steve went back later and watched the video and was like, "Dude, I have the paperwork." So I didn't tell you this, but that $5,000 I invested into him turned into $30,000 right now.
Yeah. He told you?
Each seat on the exchange is worth $10,000.
Nice.
Okay. And then my shares that I have are worth 10,000. So I'm going to sell one of the shares or one of the seats, 10 G's, and I'm going to sell half of my shares. And I'm going to invest that into this project. So no matter what, I got 15 G's, baby, for fucking Morningwood, motherfuckers. So even if this money doesn't come through Saturday, we still moving forward, fam. So I forgot to tell you that. So that's the good news. We getting the Sony A7. We're getting all that. So we're gonna be at the Emerald Cup, folks. Make sure you come and see us at the Emerald Cup. We're gonna be doing interviews. We're gonna do product reviews. If you need your booth, you need a 30-second wrap-up video of the show, we'll be there, baby. Okay. So me and Rasta are gonna work on some demos of what exactly it's gonna look like. You know, Rasta's at home right now. He's gonna be behind the computer this week. And he's going to show a couple of like examples of how we do what we do. And we're going to slap on them. So if you need some video support and you have some money in your marketing budget and you've spent $5,000 on a booth and the staff and you've gotten food and you've got hours, put $500 towards the video. Rasta Day is an amazing photographer, amazing videographer. I'm a fucking absolute wonderful nightmare. And, we're just launching this thing. It's going to be insane. And you get to come along with us. All right. So let's see. So we got that. We have, what time is our meeting with the main investor after Tito and them?
I'll call him today and find out for sure.
Yeah, that close in on a time for sure, because if he's getting wishy-washy, I don't want to go in. You know what I mean? He was hyped, so maybe I should call him or whatever. But we got to close this deal. I know we got some other people, right? We have a few other. Sorry.
Yeah. We got Oh shit, my bad. We got we got like
Okay.
3 people. We can go. 4
Okay,
people,
so
right?
look, I got 15,000 in
3 and 2
stock,
are the same.
and I got 15,000 in stock. I'm gonna take and put towards this. So when they ask, like, "Where's your money? What kind of money?" I lost him. Where'd my boy go? Anyway, we have some leverage now that we didn't have before. I'm about to turn my studio space after this talk. Okay, here's my boy again. He's back. Add. Okay, adding. Joining. Okay, so it's all good. Technical difficulties, baby. That's how it's all live right now.
I just pressed the wrong button.
So we got some leverage now, right? He was originally wanting to do a much smaller amount. Now we have what we need to get going. It ain't what we need to rock it off, but it's enough to give us some wind under our sails and get us doing farther. So the next time we go to raise capital, listen, we're farther along than the last time we came to ask money. So we want more for less percentage because we've earned it. That's how this shit works. That's what we got to teach people as part of this process is what we're going through is like, how do you monetize yourself? How do you make yourself valuable? How do you know what I mean? So that's why this part of the story is so important.
And that's what they're getting too. It's like it's not only our hard work and our work ethic is like almost pretty much unmatched because I don't think no one walks the cannabis and does what we do and mingle because people kind of be at their booths, which they need to be to sell their stuff, but we're kind of mingling around, we're moving around, and then we build through all these years.
And we do it for so many hours. We do it for so many hours a day. Me and you, I push you to the fucking max, right? Like we work at least 16 hours a day, minimum.
Yeah, for sure.
So, and that's why you're my partner, dog, in this. You're the only one of the people who fucking came with me, rolled with me, fucking did whatever the fuck we had to do, never complained about shit, always held it down, always came 100%, even if I didn't end up getting what we thought we were going to get financially. So that's the other thing is make sure that the team you're building is built on fucking soldiers that are ready to ride or die for what we're building. And like, I know that about you and you know that about me. And that's why we're fucking powerful together. By ourselves, we're fucking amazing. Now you get to buy us both? Get the fuck out of here.
Exactly.
So, this is the fun part of the journey. It's getting there, right? We can't show them us at the top of the mountain. Fuck, then what are we going to show them?
I actually talked to that one dude with the logo, that tight drawer dude.
Oh, yeah.
So he said that that's not his style, but he recommended me to someone else that was actually dope. That's doper than him.
Okay.
I was like, ugh, and it was like a little more detailed and shit. I was like, ooh, he's like, that's not really my style, but this dude's dope. And I looked, and I was like, oh shit, hell yeah, that shit.
So
like perfect. I don't know his name, but he don't even got that many followers either. He just some caricature dude that does that stuff like the boardwalks, I guess. You know what I mean?
Sick. I have another dude. I have another dude, Matt Schlotsky. I'll send you his work. He does hella dope characters and shit, and it's like $30 for a penned one. And it's like $50 for a digital. So like I'm thinking that we should do one a week so that we can have like different ones a week. You know what I'm saying? And like just have a bunch of, because we do different style shit.
Each one could be the thumbnail for the thing. You know what I mean? Each one would be different because that's how these this dude on Jim Cornette I watch this wrestling podcast dude I watch. Yeah, all of those got some funny. They're like hilarious, and you watch the thing, and it's kind of like you don't kind of like when you see it, you know he's gonna talk about it. It's gonna be funny because you'll see a picture that's kind of many, and then somewhere in the show he'll say something hella funny, and that's why the dude drew that picture.
Okay.
What he said.
So we can take something for our edited versions, not the live versions. Oh shoot, I have a call coming in. No, I'll hit her back. Oh wait, you know what? This might be for my lady. Let me take this just real quick, okay? I apologize. Pardon me. Hello? Good morning. You're live on YouTube, not your face, obviously, but I'm on live. And you're not on speaker. She said, "Hey, hey." Yeah. So I got the camera away. I don't think they can hear you, but I'm just letting the people know what I'm doing. Right. Yeah, she is, and we are. Okay, awesome. Well, I have some amazing news, okay? Um yeah, I found out I have $30,000 in stock. 8 years ago, I invested into this company back when I was killing the game. I paid $5,000 to buy into this company. And it was yeah, it now has turned into 30,000. Yeah, so yeah, I can take care of it as soon as I get that done. Fucking hell yeah, I can. So yeah, I haven't even. I don't. Yeah, and then yeah. So I'm gonna. It's what it is. I have 2 seats on the first commodity exchange for cannabis products, and I have shares. So I'm gonna cash out half of it. I'm gonna keep 1 seat of it so that Stella has a seat on the fucking cannabis commodity exchange, just like what the Wall Street Journal has. I mean, just like the Wall Street has. Yeah, I know. It's like, and I'm thinking to myself, who could possibly be better at a cannabis commodity exchange than me? Like, I'm gonna fucking crush that shit. And oh, well, I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes we doubt ourselves when things aren't working right. You know, we like um are like, shit, what's wrong with me? Like for the last few years, I've just been like, why am I struggling so much when I'm so talented? Come back to your phone because I can't hear you anymore. It's like breaking up or something. Can you hear me now? Hang on. I put you on speaker. I'll have to take you off. It didn't work. I was hoping. No, I turned off the speaker. That yeah. So it's all good. Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm really excited. I'm grateful that I pushed through it, and then I had the support of my friends like you and Jesse and Jason, and most importantly Lisa. So it's all good. I'll hit you later. Thank you so much for that, and we can figure out the days later. Um, I yeah. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. No, what are you kidding me? That's like fucking awesome. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here already with that shit. Listen, we're going to gift each other shit for the rest of our lives. Okay? There's plenty of times for that. All right? Don't worry. I get back Monday. Lisa will be gone till Wednesday, but yes. Okay, cool. Peace. Night. Okay, folks. I think that's enough. We made it through the morning wood. I don't think anyone even joined today. I'm still going to post it. I'm going to start editing these up and making the clips and doing all that. But right now, as you can see, I got to go get the money. I got to get an editor. I got to get, a social media director. I need to get a lot of shit. So I'll see y'all later. I'm going to get to it. Mwah. I love you. Eh?